Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This question I'm going to do now, question number 71 of the worksheet. And it is a June 2015 12 variant question number 4. We have given two connections here. So in this variable, we have a three variable involved, u, x, and y. Second variable, we have a two variable involved, x and y. But I have to make it u in terms of x. It means u subject in terms of x. So which variable is not required from both equation? Y is not required. What is the plan of action? From here, I will make a y subject and replace that y value here. That is the whole story. Let's start.
Sir,
Bismillah
I
ar-Rahman
did
ar-Rahim.
I did opposite. Still okay?
No. If you make a y subject from here, my son, so you cannot make it's not hard, not wrong totally, but it's hard to make u subject. Look at here. If I make a y subject from here and replace here, I can make u subject easily. Another sense, if you make this y subject, so x and u will mix up. So it's not easy to make y u subject. So that is
No.
why my ultimate target, if you look at carefully, if I read the statement once again for you, and I believe you understand, u in terms of x. Can I say it's a very clear approach? U subject is my target. So if I go for other way, so it is not easy to make x subject. You ask a very good question, but at least you realize that we can't start from here and put it there. Better to not, it is not wrong even, but it's hard to make it. Better to make a y split from here and put it here. This is a better choice. So I
No.
go for number two. Thank you. Two equations gives us, we have given this equation. First of all, I make 3y alone here. This x will go on the other end like this. Then 3 divides, so 12 minus x by 3. Some student try to cancel like this. No way. Why, sir? Because in the middle plus and minus, you can't cancel it. Anyway, this value I will plug in 1. I'm saying here, put in 1. Put in 1. When I put in 1, u is equal to x in the bracket 12 minus x by 3 minus x. I repeat, it will go here. It will become like this form. Now, what is the next story? You can multiply inside, or first of all, chance a mistake. I suggest you take LCM. Although I can do without LCM even. How? If I multiply with this upper part and then this multiply with that. Clear? No problem at all. But I think so this make question may be easier. If I 3 into x, I can say I get 3x. Okay. So after that, what I can do next one? So these two values I can simplify. I can say here I got 12 minus 4x by 3.
Which how you got
And
3x?
a by b, or I make it easy for you, 5 by 3 plus 2. If we have this kind of LCM, 3 LCM comes. So if 3 matches, it I can copy 5 as it is. But here no 3 matches, so into 3 up, into 3 down. So it becomes 3, 2 into 3, multiply. Short story, this 3 will multiply into 2, become this shape. In short story, 3 multiply with x, we got this form. Because these 3 matches, so upper value, just copy paste. I hope so you got a point, basic algebra. So let's move on. We got the idea or still not clear?
Yes, I got it.
Got it. So let's talk about next story. Next story I can do in two this way. This multiply with the both values. First of all, like 12 2s are 24x. 24x. 2 4 into 4 become 8x to power 2 divided by 3. Then I'll split it according to algebra. 3 divides this separate. I get 8x. And this part, this separate, I get 8 by 3x to power 2. I have done it very well, un in terms of x. Now I'm starting differentiating. You ask how you know, sir, differentiation? Because read a statement here, hence find the stationary value of u. Stationary value only possible if I differentiate d over dx, plug in 0 and get x from here, and that x plug in back in equation here to get the value. I hope so got the point very clear. So let's start. So du over dx, 8x derivative is 8, This 2 comes down and becomes 16 by 3 and power 1 less. I have done the differentiation. I'm going to put du over dx is equals to 0. And when I plug in 0, I got 0 equal to 8 minus 16 by 3 times 2x. This whole thing, I bring it left hand side. It will turn to be 16 by 3, x is equal to 8. So, and then cross multiply 16x equal to 8 3s are 24. And then I get x. So 24 by 16. And if we check it, 24 divided by 16, giving 3 by 2. So I got, but he did not ask you 3 by 2. No, he did not ask for x value. He said, no, give me a value of u. So it means this value you will plug in this equation. So let's see. This is called stationary value. Okay. This is called stationary value. How to pronounce it? This is called stationary value. So have a look now how we can do with this one. So stationary value, how we can find it? So stationary value, we can find this simple way. So stationary value. So stationary value, we can find simply replace this 3 by 2 in this equation. So have a look. U is equals to 8 times to 3 by 2 minus 8 by 3 into 3 by 2 to power 2. And if you simplify the answer, have a look. I'm going to type in calculator. So first I get a 12 minus 8 divided by 3 into 9 divided by 4. I'm getting sharp 6 value. That's it. And this is called maximum or minimum. He did not ask us. This is called stationary value.